Here's something I want to ask you because you're the perfect person to ask this question. I believe Swerve is at that point now in his career. I am in the music side of things. How does it feel to be like somebody who was here early? You've seen everything change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And some people had to just wait a long time for their turn. And you have seen everybody come through. Everybody you've been, you transcended. You was a trailblazer when you started. Then the whole industry changes. You're still here.
Yeah.
Things have transitioned. You've been consistent. 20 years in the game, you've been here. Consistent. How was that mentally going through that time, waiting for your turn? Like, you know what? You feel like everybody's passing you by, and you're like, man.
Oh, it sucks.
Right.
I'm not going to sit here and go, well, I just stayed strong.
Yeah. You were a good soldier.
I knew my time was coming. Fuck that.
You were a great hand.
I was drinking my fucking brains out. You know what I mean?
Waiting for the phone to ring.
Yeah,
right.
No one was coming.
Yeah, knowing you're as good as that guy.
Yeah,
right.
Thinking in my head, watching this dude on TV or watching someone else in Japan. And I'm going, yeah, whatever, bro. I may have a belly, but I know I can fucking do this motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or in real life, I can fuck this dude up.
Right.
But
you ain't tough.
You know what I mean? You ain't about that life.
You ain't nobody.
Yeah. But no, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, yeah, I just knew it and I had to just stay tough and stay on the road. Nah, man. I drank whiskey. I punched walls in my house. I went to the bar throwing stuff at people because I was angry about wrestling not making it.
Right.
And also, I had no one to blame but myself. Because, at one point in time, Swerve could tell you, I didn't go to the gym. I didn't do cardio. There was another point in time where I was yelling at certain people in wrestling that I shouldn't yell at. Like, Eddie, stay calm. There's no reason to tell that promoter to fuck off. Well, not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
No, I tell
give him the chance to say it.
Yeah, give him the chance.
Work it to
at least get 4 bookings out of this guy before you're saying, fuck you motherfucker. You know what I mean? But
right.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't have patience. I didn't have, you know what I mean? But I would always stand there and my ego would not allow me to be wrong.
Ego slide.
Yeah. Ego slide. There you go. It wouldn't let me be wrong. And that wasn't planned, folks. I swear it wasn't. But my ego that I had where it was like, no, it's not. I'm not wrong. It's me against the world. It's everyone else's fault. That was part of my ego. You know what I mean? I'm not wrong. You're wrong.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? No, I did the right thing. You're the scumbag promoter or you're the corny fucking pro wrestler. No. I was right for smacking you. I was right for throwing my money in your face. You know what I mean? When I wasn't. I really wasn't. I could have been more professional.
It's those people that try to. I feel like that's the test in life. The people that are put there to pull that out of you.
Yeah, but
it's
again,
that test.
But again, it's a test, and I didn't fail. The reason why I say I didn't fail is because I'm still alive.
Mm-hmm.
The day I stop, the day I'm done living, that's my final form, and it's over.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if I didn't get the chance to make up for something, then I failed at it. But I'm not in the ground yet.
Right.
So I have time. You know what I mean? And I wake up every morning going, whatever, man. Let's just go to work.
Absolutely.
Let's do this.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? If I pissed somebody off or if I hurt somebody's feelings or if I did something to somebody pretty bad, which I have in the past, if they're still mad about it, I apologize. But there's nothing I can do about it. I have to move forward.
You know the crazy
I used to
thing
live in regret.
Right. You have to.
You know what I mean? I used to live in that place.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And that's
Interesting.
dark.
Yeah.
I had a lot of regret. Even though my father taught me, it doesn't matter if you do A or B, we're all going to end up at C. You know what I mean? And which he's right, we're all going to end up, it's just human nature.
Right.
But I still didn't, a lot of my father's lessons I didn't listen to, and that was one of them. And I dealt with regret. I dealt with regret for beating up a kid I shouldn't have beat up. I feel regret for being a scumbag, hitting a kid in the back of the head with a bat when he didn't see it coming. Just because we're local beef. You know what I mean? Not even real street beef. You know what I mean? That was the kind of person I was.
Wow.
I had that much hatred and anger towards the world. That's how I was. And I used to hold on to that. And I used to be a lot of... So I had the anger on my chest, regret and guilt on my back. So I was just hunched.
Was that also fuel in a sense as well? Because a lot of people use that as fuel to like... That's where you gather your motivation.
Well, the chip on my shoulder was just because I was a mixed race kid. That was it.
Okay.
That's where that chip comes from. So whatever I did in my life, whether it was pro wrestling, fixing cars, or doing ironworking, I had a chip because of that. All that other stuff, that regret and that hatred, I did use it in wrestling for my promos. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I also use wrestling as an escape from all that, from that world. You know what I mean? So I could be like, oh, it's just a character. Eddie Kingston's be turned up 1,000
right.
notches. But in real life,
I still find it.
what I'm telling you is I've done it.
I still find it interesting you using who you are. That's naturally what you are as a chip, though.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I think everybody has to have an edge. You have to have some sort of edge, and you have to have some sort of confidence in oneself.
Yeah, and you have to be comfortable when I'm which a lot of people don't do.
Yeah.
But I think everybody in this room has to do it, and has done it. You have to live with burnt bridges, and that's okay.
Yeah, and I'm good with it.
You know what I mean? You have to be okay with it.
Because to me, if people want to sit here and judge me for what I did when I was 20, you can't.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody's gonna.
The internet will try to.
That's fine.
Absolutely.
That's fine. And the internet can do it. Twitter can do it. That's fine.
Yep.
But me, because that's not real. Twitter's not real.
No.
That's an app.
Try to. We try to paint that.
Yeah.
Make that a reality.
But it's an app.
Yeah.
People keep forgetting that's an application.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's not me inside.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
So you can sit there and bash me all day and say, well, you did this at 18, you did this at 17, you did this at 20, you said this, that. Yeah. You can't judge me. You could try to, but I'm not going to stress about it.
They're not going to vilify you for it.
That app,
But they can vilify me for it all day, but inside,
that app
me and my family are good. I'm good.
Right.
Yep.
All that is that app is just an element of self-control and time management. It's just,
Yep.
you know, if you looking at that and seeing it, how it affects you and how you let it affect you, whether it's time management, self-control, you're just like, you know what, I'm not going to do that.
No, you just
You know what I
don't
mean?
give in. You just don't give in. You
absolutely.
use that application for what you need to
You
use it for,
voice
which
and
is
sign out.
in
Yeah,
and out.
Which is
I got
hopefully
this,
to
I
get
got
some more money.
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I need Twitter to promote my album, Twitter to promote my show.
The show.
All this stuff. You know what I mean? I don't need Twitter to tell me who I am.
Right.
Yep.
And that's the problem.
Yep.
People look at that and go, oh, this is who I am. No, you're not.
No.
No, you're not, dog.
Even in a moment, that's not who you are.
Also, people in wrestling,
Ho.
when they read their Twitter, everybody, except for the older cats, because we've learned, it took us a while, but we also learned to get through it. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people in pro wrestling read Twitter and think that's the real deal.
Yeah.
And they think that's like 100% of the audience.
Right.
I take
And it's not.
I take all my information and divide it by 3.
Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah.
I'm like, 10,000 people feel this way. It really make maybe 200.
I'll put it to you like this.
exactly.
I guess
2,000.
I guess I was pretty well known on the indies. I like to think that, right?
Right.
Till to this day, I've been with AEW for, this is my second year.
2 years now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years. Yeah.
So I still to this day, every day I didn't know you until I saw you on AEW.
Yep.
And now I've had 18 years on the indies. Mm-hmm. Again, so that means nothing.
Right.
You know, on the grand scale of it.